Hi, my name is Dexter from the Netherlands and I teach YouTube strategies here on YouTube. In today's video I'm going to take a look at what videos that the YouTube algorithm likes the most. There is no particular video or style that the YouTube algorithm is programmed to like the most, because it's all about relativity to the competition. So vlogs compete with vlogs and tutorials compete with tutorials. But the algorithm is programmed to favor the videos that have the best viewer satisfaction. Yay! Because if viewers are happy about videos and the videos that they get served, they stay longer on the platform and YouTube can sell more ads. In other words, make videos that viewers enjoy, because the algorithm reacts to human behavior, and if a viewer likes a video, the algorithm will promote it more. This is what YouTube says about this. Believe it or not, our algorithm doesn't have an opinion about the content you make. It actually focuses on what your viewers might enjoy based on things like videos they've watched, likes and dislikes, and feedback. So instead of catering to the algorithm, concentrate on your fans. If you do, the algorithm will follow. Okay, then the next question arises: how does the algorithm know what viewers enjoy? Well, YouTube measures mainly three things that you can find in your YouTube analytics. When you're in Studio, go to Content, then click on a video, click on this analytics icon, then it will take me to the analytics of a video. Then on the top, we're now in Overview, click on Engagement. Then you can see the average view duration. Average view duration tells you how long your viewers watch your video on average. The longer viewers watch a video, the more satisfied they are with your content, the more they like your content. So aim to try to get this number as high as possible. The second thing to look at is average percentage viewed. When we click on the Overview tab again, then when we scroll down, we have a graph over here. This graph shows you where people leave the video. We want to have this graph as high as possible. Over here we have average percentage viewed. This tells us how long that viewers watch your video on average. So if they watch on average half of your video, then the audience retention is 50%. This is 35% of this but when I take another video like this one, you can see after a refresh, you can see that my average percentage viewed is above 50%. That means that the algorithm gets a digital boner. There is a healthy balance between your average percentage viewed and your average view duration. This in order to ensure that also short videos are promoted on YouTube. The third thing that the algorithm looks at is click-through rate. You can find click-through rate under Reach. Then over here when we scroll down, we have the watch time funnel. Click-through rate tells us something about how many viewers saw my title and thumbnail and clicked on a video. In other words, if 100 people saw your title and thumbnail and 4 clicked on it, we have a 4% click-through rate. Over here we can see the impressions. So how many viewers saw my title and thumbnail? I have a click-through rate of 8.3%. That is pretty good. How high this click-through rate is depends entirely on your title and thumbnail. And if you think, well, I have always around 4 or 3% click-through rate, nothing to worry about. 8.3% is pretty high. To be honest, you can't really compare click-through rates because it's highly relative to your competition on a certain topic. You can learn more about click-through rates and the algorithm for beginners. I made 2 videos about them and I will link them in the description below. These are the holy trinity, but there are literally hundreds of factors into play. Like YouTube mentions, they say like to dislike ratio. I'd say that more important is how well you can convince viewers to watch more than one video on your YouTube channel. Because also that is a positive sign to the algorithm that viewers like your content. You might ask yourself, but hey Dex, you say that, but I upload amazing videos, my numbers that you showed earlier are on point, but still they aren't recommended in YouTube search and in YouTube recommended. You know, those videos on the right side on youtube.com. This is because you got probably outranked by a larger channel. I would say as a beginner, focus heavily on YouTube search and pick topics that are not too competitive. If you have trouble with that, I will link up a video with my complete keyword research guide in the description below. You see, YouTube tries to predict what viewers want to watch next. This is called predicted watch time. Larger channels have more reputation because in the past they contributed to getting YouTube more views and more watch time so more ads. So YouTube trusts those channels more, so they will recommend more videos of those channels. As a small creator, you have to prove to the algorithm that you can keep viewers longer on the platform when they watch your videos. That doesn't mean that you can't rank as a small creator, but you have to pick your topics more carefully. In fact, there are channels that grew to 1 million subscribers with their first video, but you only hear those stories because they make great headlines and they make a great title to make a video about, so you get a high click-through rate. But for 99.9% of YouTube creators, including myself, it doesn't work that way. You have to upload a lot of videos to YouTube to gain a lot of watch time minutes on your channel, which is ranking power, and you gain trust with the YouTube algorithm. It is hard to trigger YouTube Suggested as a small channel, but you can trigger YouTube Home. In this video right here, I'll explain exactly what you need to do. And also check out this video right here. I'm teaching sustainable YouTube strategies on this channel. If you like to beat the competition, subscribe and click on the bell icon.